Today we're making a chicken parm crunch wrap, and the first thing you need to do is coat some thinly sliced chicken, or just like chicken breast that you butterfried yourself, in egg wash. So we're just tossing this into a whisked egg. What's up, Grace? What's up, Trimmer? What's up, Leon? All right, so once you have coated this in egg wash, you're gonna mix some grated Parmesan with like onion powder, paprika, actually not paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, oregano, and we're gonna use that as the breading. The plastic bottled Parmesan is what gets the crispiest, so that's what I use, but you can use other Parmesan as well. Love your book. When is the next one coming out? So because I'm making this flavored protein pasta that's coming out soon, that's been taking up all of my focus. But the new book, I'll start refocusing on it probably in the next month. So I'll start making progress again soon. But if you don't have the current book, go to Amazon, type in Carefree Keto, and you can get it there. All right, so what we do here, your chicken is nice and coated. You're gonna air fry it at 400 for like 10 minutes. Because it is so thin, if you're doing a normal chicken breast, you're gonna air fry it for much longer. I like that apron. Thank you, I got it on Amazon. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve to you. All right, so we don't need, actually we can just get this out of the way. And I have a fully cooked one that we're gonna use for the sake of getting this recipe done quicker, but there's the other one. And the more careful you are about getting it fully coated, the more it's going to crisp up. It looks like somebody in here is leaving negative comments. And as always, if I ever block someone for leaving mean comments, it's not because they bother me, it's because the vibe of these lives is to help people on their weight loss journey. I mean, I've had so many comments of people like telling me, oh, making your recipes has helped me lose 20 pounds, following your book has helped me lose 50 pounds, like all of that. So people come to these things for encouragement on like the hardest journey they're gonna go on, which is a weight loss journey. And then to have negative comments does not hurt my feelings. I would not be a content creator if I was like affected by mean comments, but it just makes it like less of a positive environment for the people who are struggling on their journey. Anyway, so what you do now, you take a low-carb tortilla. This is a bigger one. You taught me how to cook. Hey, that's amazing, Lady King. And you just cut it a little bit like this. So cut a slit in a low-carb tortilla. This is a community of good vibes only. Exactly, Andrea. All right, and once you have done that, this is what the chicken looks like when it's done. It comes out so crispy. Post-bariatric patient here, your recipes helped me to meet my protein goals. That is amazing, Carrie. I just came into your post. What is the name of your book? It is called Carefree Keto. You can get it on Amazon. All right, and we're gonna cut it in half like this. And you're just gonna like distribute it. I'll move the camera a little bit so you can see better on like 2 of these little quarters of the tortilla. So what you need now is, I think it would actually be better. I'm trying to think of like the best way to show you guys what is happening with this tortilla. If you can see everything fine like this, just let me know and I'll just leave it like this. Okay. So there are like 4 pieces to the tortilla. And what you need now is some mozzarella. You can totally use shredded mozzarella, you can totally use sliced mozzarella, but I'm using this fresh mozzarella log. And I did a post today about like snacking on chicken breast. It was like a story post where I said, if you're ever feeling snacky, one of the best things you can do is get something boring like chicken breast or boiled eggs and just like snack on that. And after literally like 1 normal size serving, you will be so satisfied that you don't need more. Where chips, you know, you need like 7 servings before your body even registers that you're eating. And that applies to a lot of keto-friendly foods. However, if you really love cheese, I don't recommend doing that with cheese because while it is a single ingredient, low-carb food, this block of mozzarella has like 90 calories per little slice. I could eat 5 of these slices without any appetite whatsoever, just because it feels really good. So just because something is a single ingredient food that's like not junk food because it's not highly processed and like cooked in a bunch of weird oils, does not mean it's the best idea to turn to when you're snacking. I would go for things that are like kind of boring and that you don't crave, you know, when you have a bite of them. Okay, so this is what our tortilla looks like. Now what we need is some basil, which is somewhere around here. Where did I put it? I literally lost the basil that I had. It's okay. I think we have a container. I can't find the container either. Oh, here it is. Love your cookbook. I got it for Christmas. Hey, that's amazing, Lounge. Thank you. All right, so put some of this in there. Just a little bit. You don't need a ton. I actually think the way I did it earlier, it looked better on the mozzarella. So each quarter of this is like chicken cheese, chicken cheese. Now we're gonna just put some marinara on here. I need to know what kind of plant that baby is. So I don't know exactly what the plant behind me is. In my old house with my old kitchen, we had a plant just grow out of the ground in our kitchen. And I feel like it's like my miracle plant because as soon as we moved here, the same exact thing happened. Like this big tree just grew out of the ground. And usually a tree of this height would take so long to grow, but it was like overnight. I just came in here one day and it had just sprouted out of the ground. I also got your book for Christmas. Hey, shout out to Kyle. All right, so this is how you fold it. You just go boom, boom. As you can see, we're just like going all over the place and boom. And the cool thing about the way this works is that as the mozzarella melts, even though it's only taking up a little space in here, it'll like distribute more evenly. So let's fry this thing up. You could also just put it straight in the air fryer. If you're doing like a cold recipe with like deli meat or something, you just eat it like this. But we're gonna fry it. And I have a finished version while we wait for that pan to heat up. I cut it in half, so I don't know like how good this one looks, but this is like what it looks like when it's been cut in half. So you take it off, the crust is super crispy. The inside, look at the cheese. Look how juicy the chicken is. This is the other one where I messed it up when I was cutting it in half. I tried using like a butter knife to cut it, which was a bad idea, and I lost a piece of chicken. But even this one looks really good. All right, so this is what you get. I'm gonna take a quick bite. Oh my God. Oh my God. If you want it to be extra crispy, something else you can do. Oh my God. This is so good. Something else you can do to make it extra crispy. I can't even talk. I'm so. Do you have a favorite marinara? I like Rayo's. I think they're all good though. So something else you can do to make it more crispy, right? Put Parmesan in the pan when you fry it. So we heated up the pan. I'll show you guys this. And the cool thing you can do, let me grab some Parmesan. All right, this pan is hot. So once your pan is hot, crap, am I gonna have to get scissors for this? What kind of chicken is that? So I showed at the beginning of the video. Once I upload this to my page, you will see. It's literally just, I coated it in Parmesan. Okay, so I put oil in here because I didn't plan on adding Parmesan. But you put a little bit of Parmesan in your pan. And then when you put your crunch wrap in, you could wait till the cheese is melty or just put it right in. And then you put this back on the heat, right? I placed it right on top of the Parmesan. The Parmesan is gonna like melt and crisp up and stick to the wrap. So let's put it back on here. Oh my gosh. There's gonna be like an explosion of flame. I'm so bad at getting this to work. Okay. I don't know, there's like something going on with my oven or my stove when I try to turn it on, it just doesn't want to ignite the flame. So it's like pumping all the gas out and the flame isn't sparking yet. So when it finally does, it's like a gigantic explosion of flame. Just added your book to my cart on Amazon. Hey, thank you, Melanie. Is keto diabetic friendly? I'm not a doctor. Talk to your doctor before you ask me anything. But there are tons of type 2 diabetics and pre-diabetic people who have totally overcame diabetes with a low-carb diet. And that's not me telling you what to do. That's just me stating an obvious piece of information. What is the name of the recipe? So this is, I guess I would call this like a crunch wrap, a chicken parm crunch wrap. Okay, we're gonna flip it. Oh, the Parmesan is like real crispy looking. We need a spatula. Sometimes the plant, I can like wiggle around. Okay, it's a little smoky. I might have messed up and burnt the Parmesan. That's what I get for doing this while I'm live. Oh no, I didn't. Look at that. I might have to reshoot this video and fry it in the Parmesan because look at that coating. That is crazy. Try a match. True, that could work. My sis is diabetic. She started keto a month ago and her numbers have vastly improved. That is amazing, Mandy. Eileen, it is called Carefree Keto on Amazon. Vegan or plant-based recipe ideas. I am not the best person to come to for vegan recipes. If you are vegan because you love animals, I totally get it. If you are vegan for your health, I would just question who's telling you that's healthy. Meat, eggs, that stuff is like a total superfood. You're missing out on a lot if you're not eating that. Okay. So, you can fry it up a little longer, or you can just take it off. I think the version coated in Parmesan is definitely the winner here. Look at that Parmesan crust. And then the inside, you can tell the mozzarella on this part melted. The one in the middle right here is like warm and a little melty, but oh yeah. All right, I'm just gonna take one bite of this one. Whoa. Whoa, this is so much better. This is so much better. You guys gotta make this one. I know a lot of people tuned out because when these get long, a lot of people don't watch. But for the people who are still here, you gotta do it this way. This is really good. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope everyone has a blessed new year. I love you. I believe in you. Bye.